Alright, I think we're live. Alright everyone, welcome to AIDS2. We have our winner's side, I believe, round of 16 match. No, or this is losers. I'm not sure. I think this is winner's side. Between superalv and noob. If it's not superalv and it's pronounced like something else, please correct me. And I will not keep pronouncing it wrong. They're playing some aim control warm-up. Classic. Dump the 8-star. This is losers, but the first round of losers. Oh, this is losers. Okay. Oh, right, because Noob got upset, right? Okay, that makes sense. I saw Noob's high seed and I was like, oh yeah, it's winners. Like, wait, no, Noob got upset. That's right. Okay. So this is the first round. This isn't even the second round. So this is for 33rd. Wow. Okay. So obviously Noob probably the big favorite going into this one, but you know, these low-star pools in the 1v1 tournaments, like, I swear this tournament had so many upsets, like left and right, just everyone was getting upset. So you never know. The starting in this pool, you know, obviously it's a little higher than the first couple rounds, but like, still nothing too crazy in this pool, I think. Like, so you could definitely see an upset here, but we'll see what kind of scores these players are dropping. I was looking through the previous match lobbies and just kind of saw like, lots of pretty high scores on some of these maps, like plenty of people getting like, you know, upwards of like 600k or so on the Nomad 2, which is a pretty like, you know, long and grueling map. So, you know, these players are good at these maps. We'll see how they do. We haven't seen them play these pools yet. It's their first match of losers in this round, so they don't have you know, like another MP to look at to study. We're getting our first ban. Noob is banning Hidden 2. This map is kind of like a flow alt map. On the slower side, BPM wise, so pretty solid ban, especially if you're not super comfortable with Hidden and those alt patterns, like those flow patterns. I mean, like the spaced, like triples and stuff. Those can be really annoying to hit consistently. And Alp is going to respond to 2 bans of their own, and DT1 and Nomad 3. So getting rid of the speedy Nomad 3 map, sorry, the 240 BPM, and then DT1 is just kind of like finger control, and then like a 255 BPM section. It's kind of just like an alt section. Kind of curious with those bans. I guess maybe feeling like I feel like banning Nomad 3 and then not banning DT2 is DT3. Sorry, DT3 is the speed DT map in this pool. It's interesting to me, but. And yeah, finally running out the Nomad 2 ban. That map, like I was saying earlier, it's a long 5-minute alt map by Amandia. If you know, you know. Yeah, that's true. Gambling on DT3 is for sure. I can see that for sure. And we're starting with DT4. So DT4 is a kind of like a precision map. It is a precision map. And it's really weird. It's kind of like one of those like graveyarded maps that's like just like somebody just like made them. As far as I can tell, there's like somebody just like made this and then like threw it up and then it got pooled, which I think is very cool. This map it's like the actual patterns you miss on are just so absurdly shit missable, and it really is gonna be like, because like everything else is like free FC, like for most players at least. Like the circle patterns are not too difficult, so we'll see if these players can be ready for the spots. Like I was saying, they're kind of shit missable. It's gonna start out pretty calm though. And so far, both players holding combo obviously, but Noob starting off with really poor accuracy. We'll see if that keeps up. Unlike a Hard Rock pick, the OD is like, I mean, obviously the OD is a little bigger because it's DT, but like, it's not really as scary as you would have for like a Hard Rock 2. And Alp is gonna find the first break, breaking on that stream part. Like I was talking about, that was one of those like shit miss patterns I was talking about. And then yeah, we got a whole bunch of free combo here for Noob to build up this lead. But Noob is gonna break on basically nothing. Forget about the free combo. Alp has an opportunity to bring this back if we can hold combo here. coming into the build-up going into the second chorus is another spot where players will often miss on this map. So we'll see if Alv can hold, because if Alv can hold, they can absolutely bring this back. There's definitely more than enough time. And I think it's about to happen. I think this could determine the map. And Alv holds on, and Noob's gonna break. And I think that's gonna be more than enough for Alv to swing this back into their lead. And at this point, holding on 300 combo, finally breaking, but I don't know if there's enough time, especially with Noob not developing any combo and the map being all but over. First point going to superalv in a very solid score on this map. Like I was saying, a very frustrating map sometimes. And I think this was Noob's pick, so the first pick not working out for them. Also, at Thor, I can't hear the game audio. I don't know if that's me or if that's you. Oh, now I can hear it. There we go. All right. I was having trouble like recognizing when the hard part was gonna be, because I don't remember it like based on the pattern. I remember it based on the sound of the song. So I got kind of lost. That's what I was like. And the hard part is now. And there was like another 10 seconds before it happened. Anyway. superalv is gonna pick Hidden 1. So this is the Hidden 2 in like another tournament, or like like a slot pool tournament. This would be like your Hidden 2. This song, a couple things I want to say. One, this song is beautiful, and two, this map, as far as like low AR, reading maps concerned, I actually don't really think this is like, if you're able to play like a Hidden 2, like if you're a Hidden 2 player, this map should be pretty comfortable, I think, for most players. As long as you don't like break on the repeat sliders. I mean, obviously that's kind of like the hard thing. The point of the map is like you have to follow the repeat sliders, but then also like immediately exit them and then hit a bunch of jumps. The point being, like, if superalv is confident enough to pick this, like, maybe we can expect to see a good score from them, possibly. But obviously, Noob not just gonna let this one go. If you're not banning this map, then you're feeling confident that you can at least like contest the point. Especially if you're choosing to ban Hidden 2 instead of this map. Noob breaking out with a huge accuracy lead, 99.27 to the 93 of superalv. And yeah, all this is just kind of easy. The first real challenge, I think, is going to be the pattern leading into the first chorus is going to be this like slidery pattern that we can look out for. And here it comes. Is anyone going to break on it? No, everyone's holding on. Oh, Noob is just going to break on the repeat slider. superalv is going to keep holding combo. And superalv is also going to break. And because of the huge accuracy lead, the extra combo that superalv had just basically means nothing. And yeah, I mean, Noob is just looking really comfortable in terms of the accuracy. Both players obviously trading misses. If there's another miss in the second section and superalv holds the whole thing, I think that's really what they have to bring it back, because there's going to be another long slow section here where both players can just build combo. And I think I'm really looking at superalv to recover some of that accuracy. And it doesn't look like it's really happening. Lots of hundreds still in the slow part. Alright, free combo over. We need Noob to break like ASAP if superalv wants to take this point. Both players holding through this part. And this is where the sliders get really fast and the jumps get a little bit bigger. But both players are holding. This is a tragic miss coming out of superalv in the first half. And for Noob, honestly. These players look pretty comfortable in this like harder section. Could have been like a, both players close to an FC basically. And yeah, both players trading breakpoints. We're kind of just resetting things back to normal. Just pretend they picked their own maps and it's like nothing happened, So, tough pick coming out of superalv. I don't know what power-ups they have left, so we might have to keep that in mind too. This is an early match, so it's likely that they, at least, one of them or both of them have a power-up remaining. And this is losers, so players are, I think, pretty comfortable using their power-ups in losers because, if you lose, it doesn't matter what power-ups you have if you're out of the tournament. So yeah, we're going to Hard Rock 1. All right, so all 4 power-ups potentially open for these players. Free game also open. You know, that's all the gimmicks of this tournament still available to these players. Hard Rock 1. This map, you know, it kind of is very consistent in difficulty the entire time. So, you know, there's not really like a part where people are expected to miss. It's kind of like a lot of your score is going to come from, you know, if you can act this like, you know, 95, 96 act reliably and like your opponent's, you know, stuck in the 90s, that can be a bunch of score there. So we'll see if these players are comfortable on this. I'm also curious if they're going to single tap the 1/3 part or if they're going to ult it. They're both ulting it. Okay. Because when I play this map, I like to single tap the 1/3 section, just because it's easier for me to act. But we got some ult players in this lobby, and so far, act-wise, Noob 98 act is like crazy on this. superalv dropping early, and the accuracy 93. Just a huge comfort gap from Noob, it looks like, on this one. And this is gonna balloon unless Alv can get like some kind of recovery combo. Oh man, look at Noob's cursor. He's just following everything like like exactly. It's kind of scary looking. Like it looks like Noob's like one flick away from missing. But so far, yeah, Alv recovering a little bit, but still needs Noob to break. And oh, another break from Alv. I think, based on the accuracy gap, I don't really know if we can have enough time to bring this back. We'll see. More of this 1/3 into, you know, first section. Then it's gonna very quickly go back into the chorus after this short build-up. And Noob looks so good on this. I almost want to ask, are we going to see an FC from Noob? I don't know if we've seen an FC on this map yet. I think we've seen a couple. I don't think we've seen one with this high of an accuracy, like almost 97. But don't quote me on that. Oop. Noob's still holding. We're gonna get the... There were some pretty good actions. Okay. Noob holding through the chorus. Doesn't get tripped up by any of these buzz sliders. Alv, actually a pretty strong combo to close the map out. The hardest section of the map. Just unfortunate breaks. Yeah, those 1/3 patterns look like they're really just not something that Alv is hitting consistently enough to, you know, get like a strong score on this. But Noob looking great. I mean, 96.6% act. Just a very, very, very strong score. And yeah, good pick from Noob. Finally, we're not seeing our first non-breakpoint in the match. So good stuff to Noob for that one. And we'll see what Alv picks. Hopefully, you know, if we can keep it going even. You know, when you mispick on the first pick, it really makes you question your strategy a little bit. If you're not, you know, like maybe you're like, oh shoot, like, am I feeling good about my second pick now? So you can get some like extra nerves from there. But Noob, you know, going from the mispick straight into an amazing pick for themselves. So DT2, okay. This is our AR 10.2 map. Yeah, I'm not super sure about this one either. I think, you know, definitely a skill set that Noob probably feels good on as well, but maybe if superalv is like, you know, I'm like FCing this or something in practice consistently, then it only takes one miss to take the point. So yeah, this map, as far as like your high AR, you know, DT1 in like a traditional slot pool tournament style map goes, I don't think this one has any like big tricks or anything. You know, it's kind of just testing what it's supposed to. See if our players feel good on this. I guess if there is one thing, it's that it's like a 300 BPM as opposed to like, 270 or something, like, or even like 250. All right, Noob opening up with the accuracy lead, which is kind of what we've been seeing in these matches. So Alv kind of hoping on a miss from Noob. Assuming Alv builds enough combo to, offset the score difference from the miss. Or from the accuracy, sorry. Ooh, and there we go. We're gonna see a miss from Noob. And Alv's gonna keep going, and that lead is gonna switch over. And Noob suffering a bunch of accuracy as well. I didn't even notice that. So Alv just running away with this one for now. We're over halfway through the map. It's not a very long map. It's pretty short. Actually, it's only 2 minutes long. And we're over a minute of that 2 minutes gone, and we've got this is just not combo here. And we're going back to the intense part. Alv still holding, and man, maybe we were questioning the pick for like a second, but Alv shutting us up. Looking so good on this in terms of comboing. And yes, 640k, I think. Unless we break literally right now, I think it's too late for Nuke to bring it back. And yeah, are we gonna see an FC? Are we gonna see our players trading FCs on their own picks? That would really make us feel excited for this match. And yeah, we will be trading FCs on their own picks. From going from double mispicks to double, like double breakpoints to double FCs on your own pick. Like a pure like dichotomy from our first two and our third and fourth picks in this match. Yeah, DT3 snap pick from Noob. And yeah, this is this is what I was saying, where like we didn't see this banned from Alv. When Alv had banned the Nomad 3, this is like the other, like fast speed map that's like above 240 or higher BPM. This is 255, I believe, with DT. And there's a lot of the tapping is kind of straightforward, but really a lot of the stuff that makes you break combo if you're comfortable with the tapping is the buzz sliders. So we'll see if these players can hit through the buzz sliders, especially if you're like not actually a speed player and you're just kind of matching. And the buzz sliders are really what's going to make you drop combo. But Alv not banning this, so clearly, very intentional decision to do that. If you're gonna go out of your way to ban the Nomad 3 anyway. So we'll see. Obviously, it's a much shorter map. I think this is the shortest map in the pool at 1 minute 22 seconds. And given how short it is, accuracy is also like a huge deal. And Alv is instantly gonna break on the slow part. Hopefully, not a sign of things to come for them for this pick. Alright, we're holding through this part. I think the buzz sliders are going to start showing up pretty soon, so that could be something to look out for. A pattern that everyone misses on is this like buzz slider into the fully new comboed horizontal stream that's coming up. And Alv's going to miss on it. Oh no. I think that's it, basically. The map is so short, and Noob's accuracy is just so good. And, yeah, another good pick from Noob. We're going to see another FC. 98 accuracy, really strong. Yeah, there's not really much left in this map. The accuracy is going to drip below 98, but still, 97.8 is looking like. Yeah, SS is that entire last 10 note burst or whatever. And yeah, 100,000, I guess, 1.1 million. Really strong score from Noob on that one. Alv, not banning it, probably a... I don't want to say mistake, because you can't ban like more than... You can only ban 2 maps, and if Alv was feeling that they weren't gonna win on those 2 maps that they banned more than this one. Like, you know, maybe there was a chance or something, but I mean, 491, not bad. You know, if Noob was like, if Noob like randomly shit missed an entire stream or something, maybe it was possible. So, but yeah, Alv's pick now. Are we gonna see another back-to-back FC? Like we've seen 3 FCs in a row. Free mod 1. Okay, this map. Honestly, when I was playing this map, I just like fall asleep to this map, which is like the only way that I miss on this. Like this map doesn't really have anything that's super challenging if you could tap 208, obviously, consistently. I guess it's AR9. I didn't think about that. Some players maybe like hit an AR9 with like this density is like kind of tough for them. But really, this map is like, are you gonna fall? Especially the first like 3 quarters, because obviously it picks up a difficulty quite a bit in the last chorus. The first 3 quarters are kind of the same difficulty the entire time. And it's super easy to fall asleep in this map and just miss on nothing. Curious to see what mods we're gonna see. There's obviously the bounty, the hidden Hard Rock bounty. I don't know if anyone has claimed it yet. I think Copper got really close and missed it, but no one's even gonna try for the hidden Hard Rock bounty. Noob going for Hard Rock and superalv going for hidden. So like with hidden, this map can be kind of like a density challenge for some players. And honestly, I actually really think this map is like super well balanced between hidden and Hard Rock. Like it's really hard to find, like especially if you only have 1 free mod map in a pool, like to find like a good map that has like a good balance between hidden and Hard Rock. But I feel like I've heard players say that, like I've heard some players say this is hidden balance and some players say this is Hard Rock balance. I think it's like when that's happening, I think that's usually a good sign. But yeah, we'll see if Noob can keep up that streak of Hard Rock coming out on top for this one. So far, Alv looking good with the accuracy. But obviously, Hard Rock has just like a very slight score boost to it. So Noob is not super far behind. You know, 1.10 versus 1.06. And both players looking pretty comfortable on these, you know, the slower section. When the first chorus comes, there's going to be a very slight spike in difficulty, but like it's really not that much harder than any of this. So like if you're consistently hitting all this stuff, then like, you know, it's not out of the question that you can FC until the final chorus. It's really just gonna be like nerves and, you know, maybe you slightly misaim something. Very, 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 very slightly for Alv coming into the first chorus. Are we gonna see a break in this chorus? It could decide the map. So far, nothing. Noob also looking very good. And Noob actually takes the lead just slightly through accuracy alone. Obviously, the lower accuracy, but the extra points from Hard Rock. And both players are going to FC the chorus. And, yeah, man, it would be crazy if we're, you know, FCing. If both players are FCing until the last chorus and then, you know, whoever breaks first, that's what decides. That would be pretty hype. Oh no, superalv is going to break. Oh, this little stat section leading into the second bridge, or the second verse section, sorry. Oh man, I think that's... Noob, I think, is going to run away with this map. Even if Noob breaks right here, superalv would have to FC the rest of the map to bring that back. And, like I was saying, the second chorus is the hardest part of the map, so it'll be a tall order. But Noob is not breaking, Noob just keeps going. And looks like Hard Rock's dominance on this map is going to remain unchallenged. And Alv breaks again, going into the final chorus. I guess the question now is Noob gonna FC? Alv breaking again. This is Alv's pick, so Noob is gonna get a break point. Oh, Noob hitting the square, diamond, whatever, the quadrilateral pattern. And man, Noob is just still going. Hitting the horizontal jumps. And yeah, I mean, if Noob hasn't broken at this point, there's just like a little bit of the map left. And I think we're gonna see an FC from Noob. Is that 4 FCs in a row? Nope, 2 FCs in a row, and then a previous FC. 3 out of 4 maps were FC'd. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, man, Noob is doing amazing with this pool. 3 FCs so far. 4-2 now, big lead from Noob. Alv is gonna need a breakpoint to tie it up, assuming they win on their next pick. And yeah, I didn't even notice if Noob missed on the first 5 notes. They're saying it's a reverse choke in the chat. I thought that was an FC. We count those. We count a 5-note reverse choke in an FC. No more 4. And this is our stream map. This map is just like, it is just like figure 8, like infinity shaped streams, and like I don't really, there's not even really anything to say about this map. Like it has basically no nuance to it whatsoever. It is like either you can play streams or you can't, and it is just like, that's it. Like that's really all there is to say about this map. It's kind of like, this is like the stream equivalent of like, you know how people say like no mod 1s are RNG? Like this is like the pure like stream equivalent of that. Like, obviously if you're a consistently good stream player, then like you'll FC this every time. But like, even if you're like a little bit, but you could just, I guess you could just shit miss on nothing. But yeah, I mean, really funny map. I think it's funny that they pulled this, because it's just, it's really just like infinity signs. All right, let's see how we're gonna go into this. And is that Bancho? No, that was not Bancho. Noob instantly just exploding and no locking, and is gonna go off to a really rough start. All right, both players handling the intro. And this part between the intro and the ending, like maybe this like little part here, it's really not too difficult. Especially if you can hit the intro, that like, you know, all this stuff's like trip comparison. Yeah, this map is so like like pulling this is like pulling like a Sotark's map, like a Sotark's jump map. That's like what it feels like to me. But you know, you need your stream in the pool. You might as well put something like this in there. The song is really good, I will say. I really like the song. I love these like guitar like metal songs. They're just, they make, you know, they give you like a rush of energy. I just love the guitars, like doing, you know, fun stuff. And we're just mapping like a circular stream over it. Like we do not care what the guitar is doing. Speaking of the match, Noob finding that early break is putting them in a deficit for now, but if Alv misses even like, if Alv misses here, then Noob can bring this back. Or Noob could miss and solidify the point for Alv, obviously. And I think that's what's gonna happen. Noob's gonna miss and that's it. There's nowhere near enough to bring this back unless Alv like no locks an entire stream or something. That would really be the only way. I mean, Alv looking really good on this. Maybe Noob, you know, because this was Noob's pick. I think we're gonna see another breakpoint. The map's over. And a very solid FC from Alv, 97.5. Nothing to scoff at. I think we've seen some lower rack FCs on this so far, so very solid score on this map. Noob finding kind of a heartbreaking earthquake-esque chain miss at the beginning, and then missing again at the end. But even if they didn't miss at the end, they still would have lost just from that terrifying sequence of misses at the beginning. And yeah, a breakpoint for Alv. If Alv wins their next pick, we're back to 4-4. And man, I mean, the picks in this one are kind of all over the place. Like, we're not seeing any we're not really seeing any consistency on like who's winning their own pick or who's winning the opponent's pick. 2 of Alv's points are on Noob's picks, so you know. Honestly, I'm reading the chat. Honestly, custom hit sounds would be so good if they kept the freaking your default hit sound, like your normal hit sound, and then they didn't add like the problem is they always replace the default hit sound with like a really soft, like fluffy sound, and then it's like I don't want to tap to that, man. I want to tap to my ping pong, like my ping pong clicks or whatever. I don't know what you guys use. I have like the ping pong hit sound. Like if you take away my ping pong hit sound, I'm turning that shit off. That's just how it is. I say that as someone who has custom hit sounds on my own maps, like as I rank them. But I don't play my own maps with custom hit sounds. I only have custom hit sounds on them because like that's what you're like supposed to do. I like turn them off when I play my own maps. That's oh, we're going to free game! Oh my god! Yes! Yes, this is so exciting. I'm gonna let the players kind of speak for themselves in the free game. I'm not gonna cast it. Assuming we go to the players' VC. I don't want to distract them. But yeah, each player gets a ban. I think the list of games is the same so far the entire tournament. So it's the fruit game, rock paper scissors, and battleship. Hopefully, I would love to see a new set of games in the next round because I think it would just mix things up, Oh, we're going to Fruit Box. Oh, it's so peak. Skill-based game. All right. I'm gonna mute and I'm gonna watch the game over there. Actually, no, wait. If we're yeah. All right, I'll see you guys after this one.
So I assume you both know how this works pretty much. You just both stream your perspectives, and then I will watch the scores to see who wins.
The live stream show up correctly?
Yep, they both look good. Alright, you want to do like a countdown or something? You both ready?
Yeah, countdown.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. All right, 92 to 84. That's a win for Noob.
I score.
That was crazy. Noob like brought that back. That was I don't know if the audience got to see both perspectives, but Alv had like a Alv had like a lead, and then Noob brought it back, and then Alv got stuck. Like Alv got stuck at 82 points. And Noob just like kept finding a couple. I saw a few that Alv didn't see. I felt bad. I was just watching like, no, they're right there. They're right there. Oh man, that was unfortunate. Like a choke from Alv, really, in Fruit Box. And yeah, Noob 5-3 now, going to match point off of that. That would have been a huge, unironically, would have been a huge point for Alv. Both players having power-ups. Alv, I don't know if Alv, like, what if Alv, like, can Alv use the run it back on the free game? That's what I would do. Unironically, that's what I would do. I would double nothing the free game right now, but I don't think Alv is, I don't know if Alv's thinking about it, or I don't know if Alv thought about it. Thought about the option of doing that. That's absolutely what I would have done. I would have just ran it back because Alv clearly demonstrated that they were able to play the game. Anyway, Alv choosing to not use any of their power-ups the entire tournament, it looks like, unless they win this one and then win another one and then go to tiebreaker. But Noob still has the, you know, the stealing a point thing. No callbacks, like nothing. We're just going straight to Hard Rock 3. This is our precision map, our Hard Rock precision map for the pool. And it's Noob's pick, so Noob obviously feeling comfortable on it. The question is that this song is so good, by the way. Like lost my train of thought. Like, oh man, this song. It's a featured artist, right? Joyless. I think that's where I recognize her name. I wonder if featured artists, like, you know, like musicians have like a life outside of making music, right? Like some of them have like second jobs and shit. Like, you ever think they like use the fact they're an osu featured artist as like an icebreaker? I don't know why I just thought of that. Like, yeah, man, my music's on a rhythm game. You don't think that's ever happened? You never know, yeah. So both players FCing, a slight accuracy to Noob, which is where all that score is coming from. So honestly, a miss from either player, especially as we reach the second half of the map, could decide it. No, Alv! We're gonna miss on that little jump pattern. And Noob's gonna break too! Oh, it's only 28,000. If Alv can hold and Noob breaks again, it's not over. Don't give up hope just yet. No, Alv, no! You broke on the slider head. Oh, just barely missing the slider head. And I think, unless Noob breaks right now, well, we're only halfway through the map. It's too early to get excited. It's a 40k score lead. It's not impenetrable. We just need... We gotta hold this part with the triples. This part's not too hard though, so it could be free combo for Noob to build up this slight combo lead. And all eyes on Noob, honestly, to miss. And Alfred to, like, you know, hold the rest of the map or something to get our chance of bringing this back. A score lead, as it is, it's gonna grow. Alv looking at the score, maybe thinking, you know, this isn't out of the realm, but this is really where you get really nervous sometimes. Knowing that you have to FC the rest of the map if you want to hope of staying in the tournament, and we're gonna miss on the slow part, and that's it, I think. That's gonna doom Alv to elimination. Oh, that's so unfortunate. And Noob, I mean, 6-3 in points, but honestly, a extremely strong performance from Noob this match. Multiple FCs, great fruit box comeback, a very healthy, respectable score of I think it's looking like 600,000 on this Hard Rock 3 to close out the match. And Alv, just a couple heartbreaking misses. And we're gonna see Alv exit the tournament at, I believe, 33rd. And Noob is gonna keep going on to play Musical, I think, for 25th. Sometime, probably tomorrow, I guess, or maybe later today. I don't know. Well played to both players. It's today. Okay, there you go. It's today. Well played to both players. Very strong. I mean, Alv obviously eliminated, but had some good scores of their own. And yeah, I don't know who's casting the match later, but I'm pretty sure I'm just casting whatever's today that has no other casters, so maybe it's me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the match. Congratulations to Noob, and we'll see you later for some matches later today.